Bout Ye guys, welcome to another video from the Foot Tradesman. So FIFA 19 launched on consoles last night at around midnight UK time. So I'm going to look in this video at the very simple steps that I took to make 35,000 coins within the first hour and a half. The exact moves that you need to make as soon as you log onto that console for the first time and log into your FIFA Ultimate Team. So it's going to be 4 or 5 very simple methods for you to follow. Let's have a look at the video. Right, so absolutely first things first, you need to go into your catalog as soon as you load up the game, and you need to look at what you've got available within there. So you've got certain things that are going to be useful further down the line, such as increasing the size of your transfer list, because this will allow you then to list for transfer up to 100 items eventually as you add those bonus items on then too. But of course the most important things you need to keep in mind are your coin reward boosts, and depending how long you've been playing the game for, you may have some that are 1,000, you may have some that are 200, but the important thing is to get them on as soon as you start the game, and make sure you don't put more than one on at once, because they don't run one after the other, they'll just override the previous one. So put your biggest value one on first, and make sure you use all of the games before then you add on a different one on top of that then too. Alright, and next up we've got completing all of your objectives. So you've got your daily objectives in there, you've also got your starter objectives then too. So this is obviously the first and only time that you get your starter objectives, and a lot of them are very straightforward, so it takes a bit of time to go through these. They're not exactly massively challenging, but you get little rewards here and there for them, and so this is the key time to do that in order to get those hundreds of coins that you need to then make more investments into. So follow along the simple starter objectives that you can do. Do everything that you can do at the start without playing any games. Make sure all of those are out of the way, and then as you are about to start playing games, make sure you check all of your daily objectives to see what in-game things you need to achieve then as well, same as your weekly objectives. So at the minute you're looking at scoring with your head with a defender in any foot game mode. You're also looking at obviously playing 10 games but scoring 4 goals from low crosses then as well. So make sure you know all the objectives that you need to do, and then start to go into your matches. As you go into your matches, it is a good idea to check on all of those OP player investments that you made. So you need to make sure that these players are actually pretty useful and pretty usable in game then too. So have a look at the skill moves, have a look at how they work in the game, their passing accuracy, their shooting accuracy, their dribbling. We're looking at dribbling as being one of the most important things in FIFA 19 potentially then as well. So look at their first touch, how they control the ball, how they pass the ball and see through balls and things like that. You're just looking to make sure that these players are worth keeping within your club to go up over the next few weeks. Have a bit of fun with the game as well. Test out some of the new button combinations, some of the new moves that go on there too. And of course, as we just looked at with your objectives, make sure you're doing what you need to do to achieve your objectives each time then you play a game. Make sure you're hitting those marks that you need to do to claim those extra rewards. And a key thing that I generally tend to do, especially later on as you're starting to grind out the games, is you just set it to beginner mode. So make no apologies for that, set it to beginner mode. The main reason being, you can obviously achieve the objectives very easily, but also if you want to go do something else, you can just leave the game on and your player won't be tackled, so the clock will just run down. So as you're just wanting to get through a lot of early games to get those coin boost bonuses, don't worry about playing on a more difficult level. Just put on beginner mode. That way then you can go and you can do some other stuff in the background as well, and you just come back to it at half time to restart the game, and then at the end to set up a new game as well. One of the things that we were waiting for the console launch for to do in terms of the SBCs is to complete the League and Nation Hybrid challenges on the Tough SBC, which the solution, or one of the solutions, is on the screen now, and then also the Hybrid Master SBC then too, where we see the solution here now for that then as well. And the idea being, these aren't the only 2 solutions, of course. Find a couple of solutions for these challenges and identify who the players are that you need loyalty for. So for example, with the Tough challenge, you won't necessarily need 11 players of loyalty. Check how many you need for your chosen solution and buy those players as soon as possible, the cheapest ones from that solution, so you've got enough players to start to work on the loyalty for. So for example, the Tough solution I put up there, I think it was 5 or 6 players that needed loyalty, which means then as soon as you have enough coins, it was about 3,500 coins from grinding out the matches and the objectives, get 3,500 coins, buy 5 or 6 depending on how many you need for loyalty of those players, and then you're able to continue to play those games, grind out those matches and the coin bonuses, but with the players that you're going to need the loyalty for, which then means that when it comes to earning a few more coins from the matches, you can buy the rest of the players that you need to complete that SBC, and then obviously you can go ahead and submit that then too. Likewise, when you come to the master, you need all 11 almost no matter what for loyalty, and so again you go ahead and get those players as soon as you can and start to grind out the loyalty, but we'll have a look at a way to do that quickly now too. And once you've done the kind of the minimum for getting the objectives done, things like that, you can just use the loyalty glitch then to get you to the 10 matches that you need. And with this, if you've not seen it already, all you need to do is start up a game in any foot game mode and let it kick off, and then as soon as you kick off you just forfeit the game. So it will cost you a contract, so as you've got maybe a fresh player that you're looking to get loyalty on, you'll obviously get 7 matches before then you need to add contracts onto them, and so it's a good idea around those players that you need the loyalty for. You just put in bronze players around them where you can, so that your contracts don't get used up, the gold contract packs for that. So look to combine the loyalty glitch with ways in which you can make more coins then as well. So what I did within this first kind of hour and a half was that I used the loyalty glitch within seasons, but I won enough of the seasons games on beginner mode to make sure that I also got promotion. So I got an extra few thousand coins with that then as well, which then meant I could buy more of the players I needed for the loyalty glitch for the SBCs, and then whenever I went in to do the master one, I could do that a little bit sooner because I had a few more thousand coins than I would have done then as well. So combine the two things together. And so you go ahead and you complete the Hybrid SBCs to get the prizes through that. So you actually get, I think, 12,000 coins for completing the set, and also you'll get a rare player pack in there then too. So it's definitely worth doing, because this is the stage of FIFA where the rewards you get are worth a lot more than the coins it takes to complete the SBCs, both because prices are relatively cheap for most of the players, especially if you're quite quick onto a new solution for the SBCs, but also because what you pack will end up being quite valuable most of the time, even if it's some kind of random like 79 rated player or something like that. There'll be people out there wanting to buy these players. There'll be all sorts of predictions about who's going to be OP. There'll be all sorts of players that are needed for certain easy solutions with the SBCs as well. So you take advantage of all of that and obviously sell everything that's in there that you don't otherwise want to keep for either future growth or for your own starter team. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. As you saw, just kind of moderate level pack luck in there, and the result of playing those games that were required, doing all the objectives, and finishing off the loyalty based SBC challenges. It's left me now with about 35,000 coins in club, having started the console play of the game with 0 coins because they were all invested in my other investments then as well. Hopefully you've liked the video. Obviously comment below if there's anything you want me to look at in future videos then as well. If you could click the subscribe button, that would help me out then too. Be sure to follow my other social channels as well, and check out the supporters club. The link is in the bio if you want some more access in terms of being able to send direct messages and chat with the other guys in the supporters club about different types of tactics, as well as getting access to the private Twitter where you can see live updates as well as all the guides that are in the supporters club then as well. Alright guys, that's it for another video. Thank you for watching, enjoy playing the game, and we'll speak soon.